here, so thank you.
Whew. Okay, our third nominee in this category, Best Political Smackdown, Tag Romney, defending his dad after a presidential debate.
What is it like for you to hear the President of the United States call your dad a liar? How do you react to that?
Well, jump out of your seat and you want to rush down the debate stage and take a swing at him. But you know you can't do that because, well, first because there's a lot of Secret Service between you and him, but also because this is the nature of the process.
And of course, Tag later apologized for that. But I know it took heavy-duty thought on our panelists' part to pick a winner, so I just want to go through the three of you to find out, do these political smackdowns in the grand scheme of things really matter in our political world and how things get done? Robert?
They shouldn't matter, quite frankly, but in some respects they do reshape the debate. And Hillary Clinton's a good example in why I've chosen her, because in fact, when she stood up to Senators Johnson and Paul for trying to play partisan politics with the tragic death of 4 Americans in Benghazi, it did change the debate and it put things in the proper perspective. I got to give an honorable mention to Tag Romney, though, when he said that his father really didn't want to become president after running for it for 7 years. That deserves a pretty good recognition for performance.
I'm kind of into John McCain myself, Anna.
Well, I think, and I think it's for John, it's Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, because, this is a sequel for John. It is it's not a strange occurrence for John McCain to get a feisty person at a town hall and for John McCain to get equally feisty at that town hall. I actually had missed John McCain doing this. I think it's great. I think it shows voters, it shows the American people that all politicians are not staged, they're not all scripted, that they get mad, that they have feelings, and that they're capable of spewing out every now and then.
Yeah, and I'm sure, Jason, that was, part of why Tag Romney said what he did. I mean, it's his dad, and all these political arrows are shooting right at him.
Well, see, I would have to give Tag kind of an incomplete. I would love to see him take a swing at Obama. I don't think he could get him. But, I mean, realistically speaking, it's good acting on his behalf, but I had to give it to Hillary Clinton. She is fantastic at creating a feeling of indignance, no matter what she's actually caught for doing. It stems from her 20-year career of acting all the way back to the Clinton administration. So Hillary, I think, was the best actor in this one.
Okay, it is time to announce the Cappy winner for Best Political Smackdown. Oh, you knew it was going to be Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, I'm sure she's honored today. I'm sure of that. Okay, our second category, Best Dramatic Performance. The nominees are John Boehner for his crying.
You come here humbled by the opportunity to serve. If you've come here to be the...
Okay, the second nominee for Best Dramatic Political Moment, the unveiling of Michelle Obama's bangs. And our third nominee in this category, which first came through a Twitter photo. Oh, I'm sorry. And our final nominee, oh, I'm messing this up, so now I know how hard it is to do the actual Oscars. Our final nominee, Nancy Pelosi, who was not happy when asked about her age.
Some of your colleagues privately say that your decision to stay on prohibits the party from having a younger leadership and hurts the party in the long term. What's your response?
Oh, you've always asked that question except to Mitch McConnell. Let's for a moment honor it as a legitimate question. Although it's quite offensive.
Okay, let's get right to the winner in this category. And the winner is... that would be Nancy Pelosi. Although I don't think Nancy Pelosi's answer actually endeared her to many people, but who knows? It was interesting to watch. Our final category, and I want to get to this, biggest political gaffe. Our first nominee, President Obama, and...
If you've been successful, you didn't get there on your own. If you were successful, somebody along the line gave you some help. There was a great teacher somewhere in your life. Somebody helped to create this unbelievable American system that we had that allowed you to thrive. Somebody invested in roads and bridges. If you got a business, you didn't build that.
Or his former rival, Mitt Romney.
All right, there are 47% who are with him, who are dependent upon government, who believe that they are victims, who believe that government has a responsibility to care for them, who believe that they're entitled to health care, to food, to housing.
And what about Marco Rubio?
I've been here in Washington. Nothing has frustrated me more than false choices like the one the president laid out tonight.
And the winner for Best Political Gaffe is Mitt Romney. And quickly, just to wrap this up, Jason Johnson, Mitt Romney, why was that the winner in this category?
It literally cost this man the election. When you can deliver one line that costs you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you've been shooting for since you were born, that's an amazing performance. That's the biggest gaffe of all time.
Or Marco Rubio, which had positive effects, right? The other side of the coin, because he made lots of... Well, go ahead, Anna.
I do think that Marco Rubio was the biggest blockbuster. He's managed to sell more than 3,500 water bottles since then for his PAC and raise over $100,000. So I think he gets the biggest ticket sale award for sure. And also, you know, he handled it very well after the fact. He laughed at himself. People aren't used to seeing politicians laugh at themselves and not take everything so seriously. So good for Marco. He gets best comedy.
Anna, Jason, Robert, thank you so much for joining us today. The next hour of Newsroom after a quick break.
Showbiz Road to Gold, brought to you by Easy Breezy.